About 6 months ago, I spent hundreds of dollars on fake Pokemon cards on Etsy. And let's just say I was not disappointed with what I found. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, no way. Guys, if this was a real Pokemon card, imagine the hype. Since you guys liked that video so much, I dropped another couple $100 for science, of course. So I was actually scrolling through Etsy for a couple of hours, and it was just a sea of proxy cards, fake custom cards, cards you can get with your pets and things like that. But what I was looking for was cards that look like alternate arts. Something that was actually like completely unique to the artist and you could only find in one place, that actually felt like it should belong in the Pokemon TCG, but was being created by independent artists in the community. And that's when I found this store right here. It's called Orica and Other, that they had over 1,700 5-star reviews. You guys can see where this is going, but today we have our second package from Orica and Other, full of custom cards. I actually don't know what's in here. I had them pick them out for me specially. This is essentially a mystery box from halfway around the world. Boom, right there you guys can see this came directly from Italy. We're gonna open it up and see what kind of insane custom alternate artworks we get from Abruzzo, Italy. Oh, and if you're new to the channel, my name is PokeFang and welcome to the Fang Gang. And to continue the celebration of 5,000 subscribers here on the channel, I'm actually going to be giving away one custom card to a lucky member here in the Fang Gang. All you have to do to enter is hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed here on the channel, and let me know down in the comments which Pokemon card or trainer you would like to see in a custom artwork from Orica and Other in a future video. Best of luck, Fang Gang. Now let's open this thing up. We have our package from Italy. This is so cool to see all these little Italy stamps on here. This is such a fun and interesting discovery for me. I had no idea when I set out to make that Etsy video that we're gonna stumble across something that was this cool. I was expecting to see a bunch of like fake proxy cards and just sort of like those custom cards you can get like with your family and stuff like that. Not really what I was into at the time. I was more so looking to find something extremely interesting. And I think of everything that I've seen on Etsy, this place right here is doing exactly that. They're making very cool custom illustration cards, unlike I've seen ever in the past. And if you guys have any tips or recommendations for getting custom, I think that's everything in the bag, for getting any recommendations for getting custom cards from artists in the community, let me know. I'd love to feature them in future videos. As of right now, we're checking these out right here. All right, so we got some tape on here. Hopefully I don't spoil it by opening this thing up, but we got some tape on here on the edges. And like I said, guys, I had paid for a bunch of cards, but I reached out to Orica and Other, the shop seller, and asked them essentially to send us some mystery cards so we don't actually know what's going to be in here. So here are our cards. I'm just going to do a quick check to see, are these faced up or faced down? So these are faced down. Okay, and I'm guessing the one on the back is actually faced up. So we'll start from this direction. I'm gonna get rid of this tape right here. And just so you guys know what we're getting into today, I wanted to show you some of the cards from last time. Last time we actually got cards from Orica and Other. So check out this Mewtwo and Mew card right here. This thing is absolutely beautiful, fully custom. This does not exist anywhere else in the world. This is not an official Pokemon card. This is completely custom. Check out the Ho-Oh. This one is also absolutely stunning. This one is textured. How insane is that artwork? Imagine pulling this out of an actual pack. We got the Dragonite, the Sleepy Dragonite, with a couple other ones in the background. Love that one. This Greninja is legit like a grail card for Greninja fans. I couldn't even imagine how insane the chase would be for this if it were real. And of course, my favorite from the entire last video is this Gengar right here, this textured Gengar. This thing is so insane. I'll give you guys a nice close look at this one. I love this card. So I'm really looking forward to what we get in today's video. So back to the cards. Let's see what we actually got this time. I'm gonna actually try to take these out of the sleeves a little bit one by one so that we can actually see the cards nice and clearly, so we don't have to worry about any glares from these sleeves. I might actually zoom in a little bit so you guys can see the cards more clearly. So right here, we're gonna go open this one up. And like I said, guys, I don't actually know what's gonna be in here. These are custom cards. So here it comes. This is our first card coming out of our custom set here from Orica and Other. Ooh, oh, look at that swirl too. Wow, that is a beautiful artwork. Are you kidding me? This is somebody actually made this artwork. That is wild. I've seen a lot of people in the community do some incredible things by like expanding the artworks that are in like a windowed card or something and making them into a full art. But this is insane. And the illustrator name is down there at the bottom right there, Blazing Steel Gym. I don't know if that's like their Instagram handle or what, Twitter, something like that, but definitely check them out. This is absolutely stunning. And Orica and Other is the one who actually, I think, physically makes the cards. I could be wrong, so correct me in the comments. We have a really nice swirl right there. Boom, if you could see that. So that's actually the swirl we're looking for in our new reverses in 151. There's two different types of Cosmos holo pattern. This, I think, is the harder one to find that has this swirl right here, right off the rip. 10 out of 10. This is absolutely beautiful custom alternate art. And I'm actually going to be sleeving these up in some clear Voltex sleeves, as I always do here on the channel, so we can take a nice close look at that. So that is an insane Lugia to have for any Lugia fan. So, and I don't know what's going to be in the rest of these. I do know what was available on the store and what was new, so I'm sure we'll see some of those artworks, but I don't actually know what we got. So second card here, custom second card, and let's see who it is. Oh my word. It's another Lugia, but look at that artwork. Look at it. It's like swimming upward toward the surface. Oh man, that is incredible, man. Water alternate arts just hit different. Like, let me know in the comments, guys, if you agree. Water illustration rares and water alternate arts just hit so different. There's something about all that blue. It just looks so stunning. The artwork on the artist, the artist on this one is actually Shank, I believe the name is. And like I said, I'm not entirely sure if those are just like aliases that the artists use or if those are Instagram handles or what. I love Lugia. So hopefully maybe there's some more Lugias in here, but I'm sure there's gonna be lots of other stuff. I think with 151 coming out, there was definitely gonna see some Gen 1 Kanto starter evolutions as well. So let's see what we have. And I don't know what order these are in either. Sorry I'm talking so much, guys. I'm just very excited about this video. After the first one, I was just so pumped and so hyped about all the artworks. So let's see what we got here. How in the world do they keep coming up with different ways to represent Lugia? This is insane. Like, let's zoom way in on the details of this artwork. First of all, Devinel Kurtz is the artist on this one. It's that same Lugia, HP 90 Elemental Blast, all those little blue speckles from that Cosmos holo make it look like there's like a mist in the air or something like that. Is that like ash or red down there on the Lapras riding with the Pikachu? A little Wingles flying about. That's just such a nice artwork there, guys. And like I said, some of the cards in the last video were like etched and had texture. So far, these three do not have texture, but they do have like a really nice sort of surface grain on them that makes it feel like there's texture. And that Cosmos holo pattern really like amps it up another level. So there we go for the Lugia lovers right there. Let's see what we got here in our next one. All right, is it gonna be another Lugia is the question. We have a lot more still to open, actually. I didn't even realize that. So let's see what we got. Oh, okay. It is another. For a second, I was like, wait, is it not another Lugia? Oh, man. I think I remember this. I don't think this is an actual card. This isn't even a proxy card. I'm pretty sure this card was a jumbo card, like a jumbo promo card that existed only in the jumbo form as part of like the Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness release. Maybe I could be making that up. But I don't remember seeing this card physically in a standard playing card size. I only saw it in a jumbo. So I'm going to take a quick look and see if I can find anything out about this card.
2 hours later.
All right, guys, so it looks like I was right. This thing is a miniaturized version of a jumbo card that came out with Pokemon XD. And that jumbo card is actually worth quite a bit of money. I'll put the prices on the screen right now.
Bruh.
Yeah, that thing is worth quite a bit of money in good condition. So it's really cool to see a smaller playing card size of that jumbo card. Really nice Shadow Lugia. And look at that, 1000 damage. Could you imagine if that was a real playable card that took 4 psychic energies and did 1000 damage. That would be absolutely insane. Just realized we have so many more to go through. All right, here we go. Is our next one. Boom. Get that out of the sleeve there. Let's see what we got. If this is another Lugia, it might be the last one. So I know that there's some other cards in here that are not gonna be Lugias. So let's see what we got. Ooh, wait a minute. Shadow Lugia Lvl X. This is not a proxy card, is it? This is also Gale of Darkness related, the Shadow Lugia, but I don't think I've ever seen this card before. So I don't even think this is like from a set or anything like that. We're actually getting another typing for Lugia as well, which we're seeing a lot in the modern set with Scarlet and Violet now that we have the Terraform Pokemon that can have different typings. We're going to see a lot of that in Paradox Rift, which will be opening up here on the channel very soon. We're going to go back to opening up regular packs. Go ahead and slide this bad boy out. Oh my goodness. Hold on. We need a full view of this. Look at how gorgeous this texture. Look at the texture on that thing. It has the same texture that I saw on the Greninja and the Gengar from the last video. That's so cool. I love the contrast in this, the size contrast of it being further back, but the hands being kind of like outstretched towards the camera. That looks so absolutely insane. I really wish I knew how this texturing gets applied to these cards. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you do have a favorite so far. Let's see. I'm fairly certain that should have been the last Lugia because we only have a couple cards left and we have some other Pokemon to cover here. So let's see what we have. Oh man, Primal Groudon with the swirls. This swirl coming like right out of its mouth there, if you guys can see that. With the gray edges too, so it's got like that Scarlet and Violet vibe or Japanese set vibe. Really nice. This one also like almost looks textured, but I don't think it is. Maybe it is. I really can't tell, guys. It's really finely detailed. Shout out to my Primal Groudon fans down in the comments, guys. So it looks like we're out of the Lugias. We're moving now into some of these other Pokemon. So we had Primal Groudon. Could this be blurry? There we go. Primal Kyogre. Let's go. That Kyogre is actually super legit. Team Aqua right there. This thing is beautiful. Man, the water ones really do hit different, but I will say that Primal Groudon also just slaps, man. These things are so nice. That is a beautiful one, and we're gonna sleeve that up and then keep it going here. I want to see if we got any of those Gen 1 starters in here. Ooh. We got a sneak peek right there of that last one. It's blue, but I don't think it's gonna be another Lugia. I think it's gonna be something else. Maybe a Blastoise, I'm not sure. Let's see what we have here in the fourth to last. I think it's the fourth to last card here. Man, I don't want this to end. I want to just keep opening these. It's literally like opening packs and just getting pulls every single time, and they're all like special illustration rares. Let's see what we got here. Oh, no way. You have completely snapped. All right, first off, let's give a massive shout out to the artist here, NRMYA. I don't know how to pronounce that, but massive shout out to this artist here. This is beautiful. Could you imagine? This could easily have been a special illustration rare in Pokemon 151. Get a good look at this thing. There's so many other Pokemon in this too. This would be an insane chase card. I'm very curious actually if they do another celebrations, if it's going to be as Gen 1 focused, because I feel like they've just been giving way too much fan service to Gen 1. So yeah, that is, wow. I'm like speechless. So I'm assuming at least two of these next few cards here are going to be a Blastoise and Charizard, because I did see them available on the shop. But let's see what we got here. This one's actually really clean on the back. And we got the Blastoise, another insane water type. Wow, this one's pretty wild. This one also has that swirl right there. It's like hard to tell kind of like what's going on in this one. I think I see a Gyarados in there. I feel like this one is like, could be better if it was less dark. So I know you didn't ask for any feedback, Orica and Other, but This one's a little bit too dark. I'll probably go a little bit like lighter, less more contrast, just so that you can really tell what's going on. But I can tell that there's someone down there riding on a Blastoise. There's a couple of other Pokemon in there, like a Gyarados. Really nice swirl. This one is also illustrated by NRM. Yeah, I don't know how to say that, but same illustrator as the Venusaur. And I actually feel like this card is a really wildly good illustration. It just needs to be printed a little bit less dark or modified in some sort of way. Still really nice artwork, but the actual like Blastoise artwork in Pokemon 151 is also suffering from a little bit too much darkness. So that's actually kind of interesting that so is this one. So I'm assuming that one of these cards, I'm actually going to try to do this. Boom. All right, so now they're both face down. Maybe this one is going to be a Charizard. Has to be, because I'm sure that he wanted to send me all three of the Gen 1 Kanto starter evolutions in stage 2s. Hopefully this one is it right here. If it's not this one, it's going to be the next one. I don't know what the last one is, but it's definitely like textured. So that's going to be really cool. So let's see what we got here, guys. Did we get it? Did we get... Oh, we got the Charizard. Let's go. This is so nice. Whoa. Okay, so this one does not have the same issue as the Blastoise. It's really honestly hitting just right. So this one's also from that same artist right there. You can see we've got the Charizard. We've got some Pidgeotos, some Pidgeots. There's just so many Pokemon. We've got a Marowak, Charmeleon, Charmander. To figure out ways to create contrast in size, distance, and scale, and color is actually a real talent. So this is expertly done, really nice. I'm very curious if this artist would ever consider doing playmats or like background images or wallpapers, anything like that, because I would love to have some artwork from this person on my channel, even if it's like my loading screen or something. Alternate arts of the big chase cards from Pokemon 151. So that's wild. Last card of today's video. Guys, if you like these cards in today's video, definitely go back and watch my last one. I think it's just called I Bought Fake Pokemon Cards on Etsy. Probably going to be very similar to this title, but absolute blast in that one as well. And I didn't show you all the cards from that video in today's video, so go back and check out the rest of them. Today, we are ending on... What are you doing? All right, so the artist on this one is that Uchiha_Jake. I don't know how to say that name, but it's the same artist, I think, that did that crazy Gengar that I absolutely love. There's a signature right there, same as on the Gengar. This is literally like a chase card right here for any fan of Mewtwo. Big shout out to Orica and Other for picking us some insane bangers to open up. So the card that's going to be in the giveaway is actually going to be the Gengar from the last video. I absolutely love this card, and I want one of these to go out to somebody in the Fan Gang. So again, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to join the Fan Gang if you haven't already. Thanks for being awesome. I'll catch you in the next one. And as always, happy haunting, Fan Gang.